Hi, my name's Allie, and I'm here to tell you tonight about a new program called Philly Peacemakers. I'm going to ask you for a little bit of money, but more than anything else, I'm asking for a lot of hope. In 2012, the Philadelphia Inquirer won the Public Service Award from the Pulitzer Foundation for a series that they did called Assault on Learning. And what they found in that 7-part series is that almost 20% of violent crimes in Philadelphia schools are coming from kids under the age of 10, and that kids between the ages of 5 and 10 are threatening and acting on those threats with increasing ferocity against both teachers and classmates. So what we're proposing to do is to draw from 3 organizations that already exist but don't really have anything to do with one another, and take the best practices from those organizations to make something that's going to make a real big difference in Philadelphia. So Ashoka is a national organization, and they've kind of created a movement around empathy and action. And what they do is they've identified partner schools throughout America where students are being taught how to be compassionate to one another, along with things like reading and writing and math. And what they do is they've started identifying them across the country and giving funding to try and create more schools that are doing this. Then Peace First, the founder of Peace First, is actually from Ashoka, and that's a national nonprofit based out of Boston, and they've put their entire curriculum online so anyone in the world could go on and access that for free, like right now. And they have kind of like a dual focus on conflict resolution and civic engagement. So from like pre-K, they're teaching kids how to give back to the community and how to make a difference. And then finally, Little Friends for Peace is a nonprofit based out of Virginia, and there's a husband and wife team, and they've kind of been doing this on their own for the past 20 years. And they're now up to running about 12 different camps each summer, and they take kids between kindergarten and 5th grade, and they run camps, so for a week long, and they bring them down there, and each day they just kind of do games, and they try and teach students how to be in good relationships with one another through action. So these programs have shown a lot of success. So partner schools with Peace First are now in Boston, New York, and Los Angeles, and they've experienced up to a 60% reduction in instances of violence. But more than that, 70 to 80% of teachers are saying that they've seen increased instances of peacemaking. And what that looks like are kids walking away from fights, kids standing up for one another, just showing respect to one another and teachers. And these are the kind of results that we really need in the Philadelphia public schools, as evidenced by that Inquirer article. So the formula is pretty simple. Take the national context of Ashoka, because they've got a national name, they've got a great reputation. Take the curriculum Peace First, because it's free and it's shown incredible results. And then take the format of this Little Friends for Peace camp in Virginia and bring them to Philadelphia. So in summer 2014, August, we're going to do a 5-day summer camp. We're going to start with first graders, because it's easiest to keep kids on the same grade level and the same kind of learning level with us right now. And through literature, art, cooperative games, and then a Peacemaker community change project that the kids decide on themselves, we're going to incorporate these concepts into the Philadelphia School District. So in order to demonstrate short-term goals, it's a pretty simple matter of coming up with pre-test and post-test and measuring students' attitudes towards violence and conflict resolution, assertive communication. But we don't want to stop there. So long-term goals include not only incorporating these concepts into the curriculum for the entire school district, but establishing compassion benchmarks so that, we have kids taking standardized tests every day with reading, writing, math, and that stuff's really important, but this is just as important. So if we can come up with ways to actually measure this and spread those across the country, this is a movement that could really take off throughout America and throughout the world. And then finally, we want to adapt this curriculum for adults after we show results with kids. So during my day job, I'm a therapist for individuals who struggle with substance abuse, and every day we sit in sessions and we talk about assertive communication, how to say no, how to show compassion to yourself after past mistakes, and how to overcome traumatic things in the past. And these are things that if my clients had been taught these 20, 30, 50 years ago, they would not be facing the difficulties that they're facing now. So if other cities are doing this now, then why not Philly? Because we have the same need that others have. So we're asking for $58,000. Projected costs are going to be $57,709.75. And our best idea with this is by using 4 America Vista members instead of one full-time staff member, it's going to cost less. These Vista members are going to have their lives changed. They're going to spread it to the people that they work with, and it's a really good program. So it works for everyone. So the output is $58,000. To me, as a starving graduate student, that's a lot of money. But the outcome, it's a lifetime of peace. And yeah, this summer that's 50 kids, but in 5 years, how many could that be? And I guess the biggest takeaway about this is we're not violence prevention, we're peace promotion. And pretty much every program out there is waiting for bad things to happen and then reacting to them. And that's not our approach. We have a lot more faith in kids than saying don't hurt one another. We really want them to help one another and help the world. Thank you.